When did the first Genesis concert really take place? Genesis' first live show, A Tale of Two Dates. When did Genesis step on stage for the very first time? The short answer, we're not entirely sure. Two dates circulate, September 23, 1969 and October 26, 1969, and both have evidence. Here's a summary of what we know about the origins of Genesis Live. Setting the scene. Having formed in 1967 at Charterhouse School, the band, then consisting of Peter Gabriel vocals, Tony Banks keyboards, Anthony Phillips guitar, Mike Rutherford guitar/bass, and early drummers, had focused primarily on writing, rehearsing, and recording rather than live performance. Their debut album, From Genesis to Revelation in 1969, had little commercial impact, which arguably prompted them to take live performance more seriously. By the summer of 1969, their contract with producer Jonathan King expired. Drummer John Silver left the band, and the remaining members plus new drummer John Mayhew rehearsed intensively at Anthony Phillips' parent home and at a cottage near Watton thanks to friend and roadie Richard McPhail. According to band biographer Robin Platts, their first live gig followed in September 1969. Platts writes, "The band scraped together several hundred pounds to buy equipment, nearly half of which was spent on a Hammond L122 organ for Banks. In September 1969, they made their live debut at a teenager's birthday party at the home of Mrs. Baum, a neighbor of the Gabriel family. It was a somewhat inauspicious venue for a band that had already released a major label album and 3 singles. 1. The 2 candidate dates. October 26, 1969 is perhaps the more often cited date. According to the fan site Genesis News, the first live performance took place on Sunday, October 26, 1969, at a private event in Surrey. A birthday party in Chobham, Peter Gabriel's hometown too. The story goes that they were hired for the 21st birthday party for Anthony Baum in a villa called Garth House in Chobham. Point 3, the band were paid £25. The piece stresses that this date was not planned for as a public concert, but rather a private engagement, making it something of a prototype live show. The alternative date of September 23, 1969, or sometimes given as 22 or September 23rd, appears in some sources. Italian researcher Mino Perfumo, 2013, investigated the so-called Mrs. Baum's dance party and traced the event to Garth House, Chobham, concluding ultimately in his update that the date was October 26. Thus, many earlier listings of September 23rd appear to be misrememberings of the month rather than completely unfounded. Which date is more likely? If forced to pick, current research seems to favor October 26, 1969, as the first documented live appearance of Genesis. This detailed article on genesis-news.com and the research by Italian Genesis historian Mino Perfumo, 2010, later updated 2013, provides a specific location, Garth House, Philpott Lane, Chobham, Surrey, the Baum residence. An event, 21st birthday party for Anthony Baum, a payment, £25, and a set list reportedly handwritten by Peter Gabriel, making for compelling evidence.